of a problem than ever.
Start streaming. Let's see. Let's see if it's up.
I can actually check
I
and
believe it
see.
is.
Oh,
It's been a hot minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just
yeah.
make. All right, here I'm gonna see if you're coming through. So there's gonna be a brief
I
echo
just saw
here.
a YouTube notification up here on my phone, so I'm pretty sure we're in.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to set up control panel to get the audio coming through. Should have had that ready to go, but hashtag professionalism.
Ooh,
Yes, sir. I, I wish I didn't know that that was what it was for. I was dumbfounded. Set default. Where
mm,
the hell is it? There it is. Dut. There. We should have it. Well, I guess we're gonna go live. I'm gonna play off some audio from these. Um, I thought about somebody who's done me dirty and clipped up shit, but I'm gonna play it in full, so you get to hear anything stupid I said originally. This is FNGR. I'm joined by you said Burr,
yep, just Burr is fine.
Bill Burr. That's what I keep thinking. Um,
Mm.
I believe I've been told that I've harassed somebody who goes by the name Augen. So here is Augen, I believe as far back as 2021. I've passed this information along originally, at least in passing a while ago. I assume that they haven't really done anything. I don't know to the extent, but I heard them make some kind of remark. What is it? 10 furries and 10 Bernies have molested them at least. And I was like, well, if you don't have any proof, I don't believe you. And they're like, you're bringing up culture war, so let's play what wasn't culture war originally from Mentally Advanced Dawn Somewhere Before.
You're aware that interacting sexually with a minor is going to lead to probation.
Well, I mean, they are. I mean, yeah, the adult, yeah, probably.
So what exactly was this individual attempting to do to you on Twitter?
Man, who the fuck cares, man? Shut the fuck up. No one.
I would kill to know the individual who's like, who the hell cares? Like, if that person's still in Greg's server. I had some thoughts originally. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. I gotta scroll. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh,
It was a Mr. Bitey who said, "This is not a community server. There is no obligation to due process. Who cares?"
Okay, cool. And you know what? I'm gonna be me then. I was like, maybe I'm being a dick by not giving him a day to sleep on it. I like Greg too. It's why this didn't come out. This is why this didn't come out 2 years ago. And I was like, you know, well, maybe they'll shape up, and you could sit there and say, oh, this is all salt now. Okay, cool.
Fucking cares. It's all
So,
this internet
what about
garbage.
what are you asking? Brutal did what?
Well, I don't know. Did I bring up the name? Now, the name of the individual, which I believe, Augen, yeah, is it Augen? Is still bitching about Brutal for canceling them. And my thought was, I was like, hey, I remember this from like 2 years ago. You were bitching about somebody that was getting you to stop role-playing erotically with adults. Yeah. And I remembered
Wait,
that.
whoa.
Yeah, that's this call. This is that call.
Shit.
So you don't have to take my word for it. It's on the recording, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't totes. Trust me. This is from the Dawn Somewhere server call. Or did he bring up the name?
Why would anyone care about
I'm
this shit?
confused.
No one cares about being an internet detective nowadays. You actually have to be straight up retarded to fucking go around thinking you're doing something.
I mean, the point we're talking about.
Well, no.
is,
2 seconds
I
ago.
will say,
Now,
I
now
cannot hear-
here's the fun thing about that. The call, like this is like 2 calls. I have a call where it's Leo Convoy and myself talking to a Bernie named Legend who went to jail for this. Leo told me not to put it out, but you know what? It's been 2 years. I could play that audio now to refute that bullshit claim. That doesn't really matter. It usually doesn't change anything, but it can. It really can. You were saying? You had a question?
I was just gonna mention I cannot hear the audio in the call, so I'm trying to see if I can maybe like pull up. Or if you're playing it on stream, I'm gonna try and pull up the
Yeah,
stream.
you just play the stream in the background. Let me know if the audio from the call isn't playing in the stream. That'd be horrifying.
Yeah, I think I can. Can I
Yeah, go
hear
ahead.
myself?
Hold it, no,
Yeah,
hold
I
it,
can
hold
hear
it,
it.
hold it,
It's
hold
just
it.
a
2
little
seconds ago, you said that no
backed
one
up.
cared. You were saying? Oh, um,
Uh,
it-
oh gosh,
what's going wrong? What's up?
I'm trying to play the audio on the TV while I'm hearing it from my phone at the same time, and it is freaking me out.
Yeah, it is pretty late for a stream, boys. Oh, what's up, Bubba? It's been a hot minute. Would you like to come along for this one? If you, assuming you're available. Bubba's a fucking limbo classic. Yeah, the most southern fried individual I have ever met. Ridiculously southern. Let's see. Well, I'll check back periodically. So if I said that those kind of videos average
Because
1,000,
I believe this is what they call frontier justice.
I'd like to believe I'm giving Greg the benefit of the doubt, and I've gotten it all wrong. I'll sit down and listen to him and have Greg yell at me. You don't understand. I've been in August. I've been walking through them and making sure that they've been getting the help they had, as opposed to creating a unattractive nuisance. Views. You'd admit you were wrong.
I mean, yeah, congrats, 1,000 people.
I mean, I
who the
like
fuck
Greg's
cares? That's
content,
still
but
Yeah, well, continue.
Well, small.
So how much would it have to be for you?
If he knows that this person knows of 20 individuals, 20 frickin' people.
Yeah, Augen
Cool.
said he's at least been compromised by at least 10 bronies and 10 furries. Now, to be honest
that's-
with you, yeah, I clap back with, what's the difference? Someone asked, what's the difference between furries and bronies? And I said, bronies, we expose our predators. I don't know about furries. To be fair, a couple of people went after Kiro. Yeah, I'll sit there and say that we were a little bit more proactive going after our predators, and then this person sat there and decided they wanted a virtual signal. Originally, it became, I don't want to bother with it in the call. To, oh no, I've given off all that information to, what they said the guy's name was, Havoc or something? Well, it was played earlier, I'm sure it'll come up again. Here, let me hit play again. Admit,
Yeah.
I am a dumb fuck and need to shut
if you
up.
want
How many
some
views?
statements from the defense over here, we've got I was practically being harassed. I literally cried, and he was literally victim blaming me. And then I don't have time for this. Goodbye, which is
Hey.
their defense.
Yeah, no, Augen, if you had information and you didn't come forward, now that you're an adult, get fucked. Jesus.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't get to sit there and say, well, I'm an adult now, but I still want to shelter myself in the warm cockles of being a child. No, Brony, you don't get to do that. Yes.
Man, I mean,
mean,
fucking who?
It,
Like I'm
it-
saying,
it
like
is a responsibility to name names with something like this. I would say even if you are a child, you have the responsibility to be like, hey, this person's a fucking so-and-so.
Okay. So, anyways, are you hearing it by the way? Are you listening on the stream so you know when I play?
Let me pull
Yeah.
up the string.
I'm that nagging bitch who just likes to hear herself talk.
I do not care about fucking internet arguments as much as you.
So you changed it from no one cares to I don't care.
I mean, that's
It's
the
not
point.
even an internet argument, Cloudy.
He's
I'm
no one.
talking
He's
real
super
world.
bad.
I
So here's the weird thing about it. Like originally back then, everybody seemed to kind of understand that it was wrong, and instead of like throwing Augen out or at least giving them a timeout, they moved to a different room eventually, and that's where I put up a little short where I was like, well, I'd like to hear Augen's side of the story, and I guess to be honest with you, I was waiting to hear Augen say, I've roleplay with younger people. That didn't happen. I haven't heard of that accusation, so I'm just going to say that Augen, roleplayed with adults.
known kids where it's like, oh yeah, when I-
And another thing was they were saying that it was that none of the stuff mattered. What mattered was that you were recording without permission, which is
Bullshit. They threw me out before then. I didn't hit record on that call. Bullshit.
okay.
They're going to say it now, which I'm still out, and they would have been like, well, if I hear some shit from Greg, well, we were going to totally put you back in the morning. Bullshit. Fuck off. I haven't bitched about Greg's server, and I've been in there for 2 fucking years. I haven't even talked to Greg. I've gone out of my way not to be a headache to this man, because I appreciated his work a long goddamn time ago, because I do hashtag respect the artist, and I've gone on my way not to give you any crap whatsoever. I understand you're probably a very busy man, even though you seem to have the attention of a fucking fruit fly when it comes to creating it. You know what? This isn't about criticizing that. Continuing.
I mean,
got a 20-year-old
that's the
fucking
fault of a parent and adult, man.
dating her and going to prom and all.
Server. Fucking.
Not fine.
Who cares? This is stupid fucking shit, man.
I would kill to know which voice that is. The I don't care guy.
Like, sure, if you want to go out on the internet, like,
I don't know
shame someone,
anybody's
yeah,
voice
go for
well
it. But
enough to
no
know
one
who
cares
that
about
is,
being like an
unfortunately.
internet detective or going around in
I'm
server.
not talking about the internet detective or thing, Claudie. We're talking about, hey,
Claudie. Claudie was the name I heard very distinctly.
fucking stop flirting with adults.
I mean,
What was that name again?
Claudie.
Claudie. Let's see.
Now, to be fair, even if you could see the screen, it's just my desktop, and there's the Discord of the screen, because I have done such a god-awful job with OBS.
Yeah, I'm
not-
listening to it so I can hear the audio of the call, because for
Yeah.
some reason it's not through.
Apparently, this
Where
is
you
a
are.
complicated concept for Augen.
But, you know,
the
just-
Stop being
complicated
pedoweight.
concept is
Oh,
but
Lord.
like it's fun.
Well, no, hold it.
That makes you a
Stop!
bad person.
Oh, hold it. Look, just kind of keep it within, like, the range of your age. Yeah?
No,
Why not?
no, because I don't like people my age. My age range are a bunch of idiots who do stupid things. Like,
Okay, but Augen, hear me out. If you were also an idiot who did stupid things, how would you be able to tell?
I mean, I do stupid things. I understand that. It seems
So,
my
if
friends
you're
don't
also-
understand. Well, I do stupid things
So
and
if you're
don't get
also a
caught doing
teen who does stupid things, I'm not talking about getting caught. And I don't care about like all
I mean,
the
my
drugs.
friends are stupid. If you're stupid enough to get
Chris.
caught, you shouldn't be doing the stupid
I don't
things.
care if your friends are Crips. I'm talking about
They
if
aren't-
you're out
well-
here flirting with adults because you think it's fun. Like you're aware that like
I mean, I
child
own two
predator
bad
charge
dragons, so
fuck
like,
up any-
Now, I want to point out for the fact that they were totally cool with a 16-year-old talking about owning 2 bad dragons in the server. At no point in time.
Oh, shit, they're 16? Oh, shit.
Yes, sir. Back then, they were
Oh,
16.
yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
18 today.
It would have been like 2 years ago at that point.
I kept trying to argue in the call. I'm like, maybe not do that. And I tried. I think the name of the girl, and you know what? I think their name was it Silver Fox? It'll come up. They were receptive to understanding that was kind of messed up. So I'm not trying to hang them out to dry, as you know, unless the recording plays it otherwise. It's been a while since I've heard this. I gave it a quick listen before I put it out, and I was like, you know what? Instead of chopping this up, let's just put it wholesale out there. All right, look.
I mean, the
look.
only people who are to blame
There's a lot of things that we can.
are the people who knew.
Okay, continue. I'd
or
say
an
about the.
individual.
No, look, we could say a lot of things about the bad dragon
You're
fucking.
16. That's fine. You're fine to be horny. Stop being horny. At
I mean,
adults.
technically, I think it's so. Here's where I bring up my technicalities about a 16-year-old buying a fucking adult toy. Probably illegal that he bought sex toys, or rather that people sold them.
I don't think it's actually illegal. It's just,
It is
because it's
illegal if
not-
I had provided my age to them,
Wait,
which I
what?
did not.
I don't think it's actually illegal because no.
So I'll just do the spoiler for everybody in the chat. Fun fact: before you are 18, you cannot enter into a legal contract. So here's the catch-22. A child will never be able to legally buy a bad dragon dildo, to the best of my knowledge. Hashtag not legal advice. Because a child can return and be like, no, the contract's null and void, because you can't enforce a contract that's illegal. Like, for example, if someone signed up a contract that says, you owe me 100 grams of coke, it wouldn't be worth the paper it was written on. Feel free to look up contract law. It's very easy to
one cares because you're just buying an
Well,
object.
technically, here's the catch-22 about this is a little annoying. Who in the call is, like, say, under 18? This is a fun fact. And I'm not a legal authority,
Only me.
this as I understand it. Just you?
Only me, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
That's
here's the
Augen.
thing. Before you're 18, there are a few exceptions. You can't enter into a legal contract, as in when you go to the store and buy something, you could just opt out after buying it and be like, oh, I'm not 18, I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
That's why you'll see, you know, that meme of, you know, mommy, daddy, buy this for me. The
Yeah,
store
I mean,
literally,
as far as-
the store literally would prefer your mom and dad buy it for you because they can't pull that renege.
Yeah, as far as I know, that's like an overarching thing for all
Yes.
I assume they're
I
American, right?
also consider that a fair test on whether someone should own something or not. If your parents would never agree to you having this, perhaps, just perhaps, you shouldn't have it. Jesus.
Yeah.
And it
It's
just
true.
starts
Which is
and
why-
ends with the fact that it's a freaking sex toy, which is
A bad
not
dragon sex toy. There's a whole bunch of hoo-has and weird shit that come out of Bad Dragon. I don't have it completely memorized, but I believe they've gotten into some trouble in the past. Continuing on, which would be it would sure be unfortunate if Bad Dragon were brought to their attention that this under 18-year-old would like to opt out on a couple of levels.
I mean,
no.
I don't want to opt out though. They're fun.
They're
And
not
then
fine.
again, like I have nothing wrong with you being horny, Augen. I have absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to date seniors. Heck,
Aren't Bad Dragon dildos like literally fashioned in the shape of like animal penises and shit?
I think so. Isn't that what they advertise?
So I'm not. I've never been a lolly hunter, but if you're one of those people that make the remark, if this is real, this is real. If let's say that someone bought a penis that was like shaped to look underage, and our girl Augen here had a Bad Dragon dildo that's shaped to be a horse penis or whatever. I don't know. What do you think? Moving right along, leaving that to the audience's discretion.
like wanting to date 18-year-olds, being like, yeah, I can't wait until I'm sure than the kids.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with me
cannot.
dating an adult. I just can't have sex with them. It's all good.
So
That's
So
called orbiting.
speaking
Yeah, I'm gonna level with you too. A good parent, if they find that an adult is dating their 16-year-old, probably is gonna throw hands, and that's putting it very mildly in YouTube fucking terms. Would you not agree?
you would hope,
Yeah, you would hope.
you would hope so.
Let's look back at the chat. Let's see. I do declare, Mr. Burgard. Watch my. Got it. Continuing on.
Speaking of dragon, though, I recently, my fiance recently figured out what it was.
I will add
That was
nobody's
funny.
on the servers.
What
Nobody's
Bad
she's
Dragon
still
is?
caught any wind of this yet.
Oh,
I was just saying that nobody in the server knows that this is happening yet.
oh, they
but-
don't.
No, nobody. They've none. I'm still in there because I'm just trying to figure out.
I'd wait until the next day.
It's gonna be in like the morning. I'm gonna get a message.
Yeah, maybe not. This old channel ain't what it used to be, folks. Let's continue.
She's still learning. Yeah, she's still learning internet culture and stuff.
I clicked
And-
that space.
And at some point, we were talking about furries, and it was like she was like, "So, like, what? So, what do they do since they can't, screw an animal? Do they have like fake
Oh, I just realized I still had my game on. Like, turn that the hell off. There, that might fix the stream a little.
animal stuff?" And I'm like, "Well,
Well,
let me
Yeah.
tell you."
hold
Boy, do
it.
I have news for you.
Well, hold it. Not
Hold on, I will be
Explain
right back.
not all of them are into animals.
No, she is still she's joking around a little bit, but she still hasn't fully.
So I will grab off a screenshot from when this originally happened, just so I could post it to Twitter. Da 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 da. Paste. Friendly reminder where the call is taken from. Bunk. Since I believe I'm streaming to Firefox, there you go, it's on screen. Yep, Dawn somewhere. There it is.
All right, I'm back.
Yes. Hit play again.
Figured out what the hell a furry is.
They haven't either.
But yes, so she'll just go for like the most extreme scenario possible, just as a joke.
And then she realizes that it's not a joke for them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to like fuck an animal, but like dragon cock. looks
Humans
cool.
are
Oh, I'm waiting for you to say. It was like, well, it really depends. Is the animal an adult?
Can we really prove the animal was
Pass the
thinking?
Harkness test.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the thing that frustrates me about Augen is that Augen doesn't seem to understand why it's wrong.
I
It-
don't
it's-
think
It's wrong. It's wrong to get it on with an animal, unless
No.
they're a geek.
I don't care about
I'm
animals
not
at
talking
all.
about animals. We're talking
I'm talking about
Silver's
adults.
talking about
Oh,
adults.
I know. I'm just horribly trying to derail the conversation.
Well, try harder next
Well, you know
time.
what?
Oh, man.
Wait, hold it. Well, you got 5 seconds. Pick a new topic.
Cocaine.
My dad does cocaine. Or
You were saying something? Friend?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said
I
something.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say anything. I was just listening here
Yes.
because it's. Ooh,
Yeah, no, and I'm not going to beat up on them because I'm going to assume assume that the cocaine was them trying to break the ice and they aren't actually addicted to cocaine. But with Augen, who knows?
Never done cocaine.
So wait, let me get this straight.
my
The
dad
minor who's
is really-
unfucking monitored online has a dad who does cocaine. Imagine my surprise.
hold on, wait, hold on. He hasn't like recently.
Recently,
live with
it's
him
been a
either.
whole week, guys.
No,
It's been a
it's
whole
years.
3 hours,
Actually,
guys. It's
I
not
don't know.
recent.
Maybe he does do cocaine. I don't live with him, but like he.
Oh!
he
I know, right? Jesus, the gift that keeps on giving. That's why I never got rid of this call.
he joined the Coast Guard, and then like he did it before that.
So how many
and then-
times does he miss alimony? I'm just asking.
The fuck is alimony?
Oh, someone clip that. Like that right there. That's fucking amazing. Please tell me you aren't
Child
being
support.
Yeah.
Child support is alimony.
Yes.
Oh, oh no, we're supposed to. Well, he should have had his child support
Fucking
raised.
constantly.
Okay, no, he doesn't miss the child support. It's way under what it should be because we have not changed the child support since he was an E1 and he's an E like 5 or 6.
Are those military things? E1, E5? Chat, does anybody know?
I have no clue.
Creator of the show, verify its age. Continuing on.
He
So-
answers fucking constantly.
So like he should be paying like triple the amount he does per month, but we just are too lazy.
When someone talks like this, am I really wrong to sit there and doubt anything coming out of their mouth?
I mean, they very much did try and play the victim card once you were gone.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Oh, they
That
were
was what
they were
they-
being huffy in the call, and I bumped back because they're an adult now.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's
Should you go
like
change it, I guess?
you got
Because
you
courts
have to be.
Well, they play the victim card in the call. They sit there and still bitch about, I think, Havoc, going, "Oh, they got me in trouble on Twitter. Oh, the damn tortures. Oh, Twitter."
They're
Continue.
weird. Last time we went to court, it was because I ran away.
Hey, what's up, oldies? I am back. Stop.
Welcome back. The conversation is terrible right now.
Sorry,
What is
sorry for all the spaghetti in the call.
Yeah, Mario. What's good? What's good?
Shut up, Dad. I am dying to people.
I'd like to mention for the fact the guy with the fucking who's being goofy right now has like an ICP fucking avatars. Of course they do.
I am talking to people. You
Okay, I'm
can't
muting them.
do that.
So,
Yeah,
Dad,
who's talking so I can mute that
I'm
crazy?
talking
that would
to
be the
people.
Mario person.
Okay, thank you.
Mario
They
has a
don't
tube in
know
micro.
me
Don't
that
be mean.
well.
Muted.
Well, they're like really
Already
loud
muted.
and
Yep.
being mean. They're just like screaming.
Haha, Mario, you can eat it. I thought that was the girl being stupid for a minute there. I'm sorry. Hello? Can you hear me?
Cloudy, how you doing on the search?
I'm playing Mad God Realms. I'm not able to do much other than focus on not trying
Here,
to
I'm going to
die.
try and skip ahead to see if I'm...
How you doing, Mario?
Hello, back.
Fucking cock and quote.
I will say,
Oh, wow, I came back perfectly on that.
Go on, Augen. You started this whole keep.
So you were
You're
talking
really
about
funny
being
while
with,
you have a chance.
you were talking about adult animals, and you said that somehow that didn't count. I was just listening. What?
Go on, Augen. You started this whole keep
Oh
digging.
man,
I did not
seriously,
put anything
fucking-
on
this
the
is a
animal
stupid fucking
conversation.
I'm
man.
totally not
You said
editing this.
dragon cock, end quote.
Are you more of a deer guy or deer gal? My bad. I'd like to apologize for the misgendering of accusing that someone that may or may not be into deers might be male or female. There was a lot to take in at that time.
I don't.
I will say,
Yes.
if you'll check if you check the chat, not the chat, but our chat,
Okay.
I did send you what is their Twitter account.
Oh.
if that's
I'm okay. So I'm looking over. It says Goth Fox Puppy Girl. I'm a little nervous of clicking on this in stream. How safe is it?
Let me check.
Yeah. Before I look,
I'll quickly go through and make sure it's.
I'm just saying that fucking rainbow people sure do love their porn.
Oh god.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
sorry.
Okay.
I went down and all I see is oh my Christ. Okay. Yeah. No. Don't worry about
Okay.
that.
So
Oh,
the account is Augen. Yeah.
Ugh.
Here, I'll just screenshot the fucking thing.
yeah. Go. Ugh.
We will not be going there in
Yeah.
stream, but I will put a. Actually, this should be shown right here. But all the same, I'll tweet it out since.
I was gonna say you can at. That's what I was thinking. It's just at them.
Post. There you go. This happy individual here with all their many kinds of porn. Anything really questionable on there that you'd like to tell about the rest of the class from Augen's Twitter, since I can't look at it right now?
I will say the first thing I saw when I scrolled down was them barely clothed.
They're
Just
them
full on.
furry or them?
Like they're like the actual person themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will also say there is something very ironic about the 18 plus minors DNI in their bio.
I'm not going to comment. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Look, we don't have any evidence of that yet, but if anybody has anything on Augen, I'm sure that they have. This Havoc individual sounded very thorough, that the world would know. Then again, I haven't kept up with that.
Okay. So it is taking flight.
What is?
On the thing, somebody has said, someone named Random Pool Guy has said, "What's this all about?" And they linked the stream.
Oh, that would be Random Pool Guy. That's our. He used to be in our court.
Well, let's see if that
Pool Guy. I've seen Pool Guy in this stream even after fucking goddamn I've fucked off. So he's probably in here lurking for all I know.
That's what I was about to say. Is if we see that number of people watching go up, we know
Yeah.
somebody's here.
And for the record, Pool Guy, again, because I may have had my problems with previous past mutual friends of ours. I've gone on my way not to butt heads with Greg for that very reason. Well, and in addition to the fact I actually kind of like Greg. I didn't go back and fucking torched earth everybody that fucking Inspector used to know. At most, I fucking said some shit to fucking that one weird e-girl online, but, never what. I won't go into that right now. Let's not get sidetracked. Hit play.
I mean, what?
I don't get it. Well, you see, because both of them have, like, Xbox and PlayStation on their t-shirts, you'd play with them both. No, probably doesn't know that meme.
No, you're talking about the like consoles that are like anthropomorphized, aren't you?
Yes, I saw there was a Batman animated fucking clip of, like, some weird joke on there.
Oh, the one where it's the game consoles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got an animated thing?
Augen pays for nitro.
So Augen, I have to ask a
Donor.
question. Like when the adults come up to you, is it because you're like, do they tell you that you're really smart?
No.
Okay.
Well, at
No,
least-
Augen, you don't understand. Augen just flings herself at them full force until you're just like, stop.
Yeah, it's funny.
You pull out the water ball and spritz them right in the face. Down.
Look, if
Down.
I commit
Bad
a
Augen,
crime,
bad.
I lose.
No, you joke. We literally will kick Augen when Augen's being.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, that wasn't my fault.
I don't understand. Some people keep these people around forever without like tossing them, and I don't understand that at all. And this makes it sound like it was a casual occurrence. Now, granted, I'd been in Dawn somewhere periodically to the calls, and I didn't run into this situation again, even though this was 2 years ago. But they make it sound like this was on the regular occurrence, so I guess you'd have to ask the modding staff.
There are
What
two
wasn't your fault? I wanna hear
Just
this.
what
Tell us, Marius, what
all.
wasn't your
Carl was
fault?
being horny, so I was horny because y'all.
What did we do?
Not y'all right now. It was a while ago.
Okay.
We'll be minding our own business, and then I'm gonna be like,
I
"Can I
was
tell you
just
about my
talking-
bad dream?"
I was talking on the conversational subject, which was y'all were talking about your dildo, Silver.
Okay, we
What?
allow you to sit in on those conversations because
So I do take issue with Silver, and hopefully they've discontinued since then. I'm hopeful that they stopped talking to, or hey, is everybody in this call currently adult? Sometimes some minor slips in there, and it's good to ask periodically, hey, is everybody adult in the call? Just my thoughts.
you're perpetually
Hold it, Silver.
entertaining.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Well, look, this is just a request. It's just gently nudging. Maybe not talk to the 16-year-old.
I also sent you another
about-
thing
Okay, let's take a look.
in the thing.
Let's see. Augen. What the fuck? They posted a edgy picture of a lolly shooting herself. Can I post it on YouTube?
I'm not sure.
I bet if I crop the head. You know what? I'm gonna crop the head. Let's go, Giazzo.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta mention. Somebody said I'm here.
Yes.
I got.
Howdy. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. If I would have put real
Yeah, there.
if I would have put real effort in this, we had this discussion before, right? Like not this, but we've talked before, right?
Me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had those long talks about.
I shall tell you the inappropriate joke I had that when I was thinking of setting up the stream. You mentioned that you were Jewish, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I was. If this had been a regular video, I would have played that clip from fucking Family Guy where he's singing "I Need." I'm gonna stop there.
Brilliant.
Yes. So again, I want to point that out. If anyone's alt-right in the corner here, the only person to my defense right now who's interested in fucking like pointing out all this weird shit with the 16-year-old happens to be Jewish. # moral high ground.
There you go. There you go.
Indeed. Oh, there's
And
random
I'm
pool guy. I'm in Dawn somewhere. I'm well aware. Our boy Drew put us in there, or put me in there. At least I think he threw me the link a lifetime ago, and I went on my way not to be a dick in there, at least enough to get tossed. So did Greg Hoffman kick you out, or one of the mods? It was
Greg.
yeah. This guy here told me it was Greg. I'm so curious. I have no hard feelings towards you. I'm huffy depending which day it is, but you're a Marine, so you get a mulligan.
There you go.
Yeah. How can you be mad at somebody who served her fucking country and you've got it rough? I ain't gonna go into it, but you're a good bean, pull guy. 22-year-old
Listen.
dildos.
Okay, so now they're trying to claim that we are trying to dox them, which is
So
not
do
doxing
explain.
in any
Considering that I'm not even showing. Well, okay, I showed the screen from a Discord from like 2 years ago.
This is not doxing.
No, I don't believe so. Come on the stream. Pool guy, do you consider this doxing? I will trust the word of the Marine, and we will shut it down and take this stream down if you consider this doxing. What do you think, Pool guy?
It was Tobble Top who was talking about it being doxing.
Sure. Yeah. Doxing would be like name, address. I don't know anyone's address in there. I know one dude who's sort of from California, and I'm not going to break it down any further than that. Because I can't.
Oh my god, you want to know what else is rich?
What?
I got Hot Pocket in my mouth.
Alright, continuing on.
He said
No!
that
They weren't
we are
talking
doxing
directly
a
to me.
teenager
I
on live
joined this
stream.
call and they were
They're an
talking
adult,
about
right?
it. So then I brought up my things, and then they were
Instead
getting
of leaving.
angry.
Yeah, James Charles just got in trouble for about talking about his penis with like some minor. No, I don't know anything about this. Is past Anthony. I'm not intelligent enough to talk about James Charles. I'm not the person to cancel that person. I don't know anything about that. Blah blah blah. Continuing on, shit like that. As far as I know, so I'm like, just a suggestion. Maybe not a good idea.
So it's
Oh,
fine.
fucking internet drama, man. That's crazy.
I'm just giving you some friendly advice. That's all. Just maybe don't.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mara? What's up?
Oh, the guy who was like nobody cares. The name on the thing was container shipping, and he had a Luna avatar.
I don't think that person is here anymore,
Yeah.
or they changed the thing.
Yeah. Anyways.
I mean, it's up to you, man. Fucking Finger and Augen both muted.
How old are you?
That's
I
You're
didn't
18,
mute her.
Mario, aren't you?
okay. Then Finger
I-
muted.
Oh yeah. Oh baby, did I?
I unmuted
If
them
you're
because I
uncomfortable, you're welcome
just
to
turned them
leave at
down
any time.
because they were
but,
loud.
Who,
Yeah.
me? Oh no. I just sort of mosey my way in and fucking try and take it over. I feel uncomfortable.
start-
See, if I were editing, I would have took that part out.
Started because Augen is 16 and perpetually
fucking-
horny.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
When
that's
Augen
No,
joins
it's like
chats,
people are just
yes.
being more
Hi,
degenerate
Million.
today,
Can
man.
you
I will say
explain-
something
we have to
that is a little
explain that,
concerning.
So, like, here's the whole rub on that. You don't have to tell everyone when you're horny. There's dangerous people online.
But
She's-
here's something that's concerning from when they talked about first seeing that the live stream was on, is they said, this was random pool guy who said he's pulling up your Twitter with all of its porn. Like, it's a well-known thing that this person is just a complete.
So, first things first, I didn't have their Twitter there.
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Lenny here, or Burr, gave me their Twitter in stream.
Yeah,
I'm prepared to eat a lot, but the Twitter is on you, Burr.
Listen, I just saw it and I was like,
Tell you what, Augen, if you're that worried about it, you can make it private right now unless someone opens up OBS real fast, zips down as far as they can, records all of it. Not that I'm suggesting anyone should, and if they better be fucking adult if they're doing this. Continuing on.
Fucking no,
Augen's
Finger just
perpetually
fucking
horny.
fuck off, seriously.
Well, we'll tell you what, Augen.
Augen
There's.
has the cocaine. And that's
Well,
what
hold
we're
it,
talking about.
Augen. I'll explain to you.
Only
Like,
when Augen's in chat.
it's perfectly all right to be young and bleh, but you don't have to tell
Yes.
everybody.
Constantly.
I'm an adult. I went to the grocery store today and bought an entire cake.
Hi, Million.
Yes!
I thought you were more
Augen was
even
trying to
friendly
find me
nowadays.
earlier, but it didn't
Million
work.
is
eating the
living his worst life. Are you
Mine
gonna
is
eat the
War
whole
Thunder had a
cake?
33 gigabyte update. What did I do to it?
Did you mess up the War Thunder
Augen,
again?
are you being horky?
I
Yes.
was not trying.
Is
to
that
be,
why he got a
and I
32
just kinda-
megabit update?
Augen came in with the amazing gotcha. They tried to cancel this dude on Twitter because he sent me dick pics and he's an adult.
No. They tried to cancel me after they canceled that guy, which was the part that was stupid.
Well, are you someone who keeps putting himself in bad positions with adults?
Yes.
So I want to bring this up. One of my exes went to go investigate a predator by the name of Flutter Rocket, and I was like, "Hey, could you like go say hi?" And they did. They're like, "All right." They're asking me if I'm an adult. I just said yes, and I got a dick pic. um, that happened. Shit like that happens, and people are really weird. I've told Flare Rocket's dead from Ruza.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like dead.
Oh.
Dead?
Well, he's a predator, so you don't have to feel bad.
Oh, well,
Not
yeah,
allegedly either. We know we've gotten a confession out of Flutter Rocket. So I'm hoping it's very hot where Flutter Rocket is. I'm hoping it's long, difficult, painful. It's not a good time continuing on. And I don't, as much as I don't have a great experience from dealing with that one dipshit. I really can't fault them on that one.
I don't think they should care.
Well, I'll put it this way: if there's a kid,
forces you to hear things you don't want to hear, like you're talking to Augen about something completely unrelated, and Augen's like, "I had sex with a 30-year-old."
I
You're
have
like,
not.
Stop.
well, hold on.
That's a lie.
Here, Augen, let me give you an
Lies
example.
and deceit.
Let's
I'm
say you're
sorry, they were 33.
That's a lie. I haven't done anything.
34, but anyways, the whole point here, Augen, that I think you're kind of missing. Let's say that there's a kid playing in traffic. As an adult,
Why are you even trying? If the internet's not going to be able to convince Augen to stop, you're sure as shit not going to be able to either. We think you're a band.
If there is a small child in the street,
Hey, he's
playing
doing it
his
for the
ball-
challenge of it.
yeah, I guess so. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah, wait,
Finger.
fucking,
I hear you were asking whether it's a sexual thing to shoot people.
Oh, always.
Yes.
Augen's been doing this for God knows how long. If no one's been able to fucking convince her to stop, there's no point in trying to do it now.
well, I still want to make this analogy about avoiding running
let's-
somebody
Why,
over.
though? What's the point of it? What are you
Let's
trying to
check
accomplish?
the list.
Well, I know this guy's over here.
I
He's
list.
offended because he's like, well, maybe I want to run a kid over. Don't you?
Fucking, I don't know. Go for it.
Oh wait, hold on. All these people aren't adults. Hold on, wait. Let me remove the adult people. That's not an adult. How many of these people aren't adults?
Augen is a bad person. That's what we're talking
One.
about.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And she also enjoys video games incorrectly.
3, 4, 5.
Are you just removing people without the real adult role? Or
So I want to mention this too. They're like, oh, you're doing culture war. Someone just accused them of liking video games incorrectly. They said a trans person is enjoying video games incorrectly, and that didn't count as culture war. Okay. Just want you to think about that. I'm not passing any judgment. I'm just going,
for what?
No, I'm
culture
looking at a
war is
list I
never a
made of
problem,
people I've done
so
things with.
It's never been.
Oh man.
No, why
Fucking
would you
Augen.
make a list?
So
That's
wait a
so
minute. Are
fucking
you
weird.
doing this to blackmail
If
people?
you all want to have this conversation,
Oh no!
somewhere else.
No!
Oh,
I mean,
blushes
I
really
could,
hard.
but
Looks
I'm
at
not
blackmail
going.
list. I don't know what you're talking about. What blackmail list?
Man, if y'all want to have
Oh
this,
my
like,
God.
My retirement list. I mean.
do it in your own like private channels, man.
If any of those
think I'm
people
reaching the
become
point
rich,
where I
you are
should just
fucking
leave
set.
this
though.
chat.
I
I'll
know,
tell you that
right,
much.
Million? I have
go to
done
a different chat now.
I have done things with 26 adults.
That's. Oh.
It
So hold it. I heard from that call. I heard that number 26. So guess what, Augen? Assuming that was true, then I may owe you an apology about the 10 and 10, because we don't know if that number grew. If you were willing to say 26, then holy shit.
Wait a
Ugh.
minute. Oh, so it was 20. Now it's 26.
Well, this is from 2 years ago. 26 adults. And no one thought to like press this any further in Greg's server.
Just ask who. Just give one name. Just give.
Oh
one
no
name.
no! You're gonna do a lot better than one name, Buckaroo. For
they
everyone,
didn't have
who's hung in there, who here would like to hear a previously unreleased Predator that Leo sent to prison, I believe.
Ooh.
I've got this one's fucking. I got this recorded. It's been 2 years. I'm willing to bet this isn't gonna fuck up anything now. So I want to put this out there for everyone who says this doesn't do anything. So I'm gonna play that footage right now. I believe it's. Yeah, I think this is it. What's all this about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on? Different call. The perp's name is a legend.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hold on.
Here, I'm going to skip ahead because I think he is having audio problems.
Yeah.
What did you do?
What did you already hear? And I'm gonna tell you what
I should
really
probably
did
try and
With
defuse
what?
the whole doxing accusations.
Yeah,
on
there's none of that, and
I'm gonna
I want to
put-
point this out to a lot of people. Like, how'd you catch these people? A lot of them, for whatever reason, thought that confession was going to make things better. I could sidetrack that in a moment, but let's continue here.
I was just gonna say it's not like breaking. It's not like when you break the vase and you're just like, well, at least you were honest about it. No,
I guess it's
not a lot worse.
if I had to speculate, maybe they're just pent up from keeping a secret for so long. I don't know. Were you the one that got arrested?
Yeah, I got arrested.
Can I grab a friend real quick? And you know what? For anyone who says anything about this is why I defend Leo Convoy versus the whole Cass War Fox thing. Not because I hate on Cass. It's because after I was done, after nobody wanted to talk to me, and I said, hey, Leo, I got this guy, he's Predator, I need your help. And it was on the last second, the last moment, fucking Leo dropped what he did to go hop in this goddamn call. That's a straight up G. And my personal issues aside, I can't think of anyone better that I would turn to help protect kids online. Continuing.
Who do you plan on? Oh, I see why.
By the way, the screen on this recording is actually just black, so you're missing nothing.
Because I am planning on deleting it. It's not gonna matter. Just to tell you what really did happen.
All right, one sec. Let me skip ahead a little bit. Feel special, friend. Feel very special. We're about to dust off the old band.
So why are you trying to contact Anthony here?
It seems like y'all kind of screwed up my information.
Did I?
Yeah, because it's only CP, no molested child.
Well, this may upset Coyote Lovely, but defamation means damage to good name, and if you had child pornography, I'm pretty sure legally I'm going to be A-okay. Yeah, not a lawyer, but I'm willing to go out on a limb on that one. If you've been arrested for CP and you try and sue for defamation, I'm not saying it's impossible, but boy howdy, are you going to be fighting a long hill fight upstream.
So do you want us to just correct the record and make sure you're listed as somebody who possessed child porn instead of being somebody who molested a child?
Yeah, tell you what, you could argue even from that viewpoint that basically, since you were putting out demand for a product that required a child to be abused, actual legitimate CP, you are encouraging that act to happen. Would you not agree?
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah,
100% incentivizing.
Yes. Like you were creating a demand for this very thing. Have your record or like a link to it somewhere?
Because it doesn't exist
official?
unless there's someone there to consume it.
Yes.
That's why the idea of just, I didn't do anything, I was just watching it, does not work. It's called supply and demand. It's basic economics.
Yeah. Continuing on.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Just paperwork and what I'm.
Yeah, I think maybe we just got the wrong report there, because I think the initial report we got was that you were arrested for child molestation, not possession of child porn. So that's something we can correct.
Okay, sure. Legend, how does it feel to be the only brony to my knowledge who's been arrested for this shit?
I mean, I imagine I'm not the only one.
The only one that comes to mind.
I'm sure you think that's real funny.
How does one? What? How? Because it's been a lot to get anybody in trouble. I'm just curious, Legend.
Let's just say my anxiety got so worse. I just went to go therapy to fix myself, and I decided.
And they reported you. They reported what you were doing. Yeah. Good. It's too bad you only served 6 months.
So you registered, right?
For life, but 7 years probation.
Well, here's the thing. Now that we absolutely...
You know, I lament not asking how much of the business, whether he went to jail or not, how much of a hard time he got in prison for being a nonce. You know that had to be stiff. There's a YouTube channel. I'll recommend everybody watching right now if you ever need to get your fix on that stuff. The guy's name is J.D. DeLay. It's a convict channel. The term he uses for them is, chomo. Which is funny. I asked my dad, is this a Mexican word or Spanish? He's like, no, not that I know of. Maybe it's just prison slang. But
wait, what is it?
Chomo. And the channel is J.D. DeLay.
That might be Yiddish.
He says he's Irish. He says he's Irish.
It's just it's an abbreviation of the first part of that word and then the last part.
I assumed it was just witty because I didn't think anybody would go by the name Delay. But he has a cute little nickname. He's like, at the end of his videos, either be good or be good at it. Continuing.
You know that?
Oh, Bubba, if you're still in the chat, I really recommend JD Delay. He seems like your bag, since he's usually talking about fucking correctional officers.
We already had a hard time we already had an issue with you being around kids because of who was in your server. If I find out anything else, it's going to get worse for you. I'm not playing this game. You stay away from kids and you stay off Discord. Do you understand?
Why the fuck are you online? It just occurred to me. Isn't that part of your probation? You shouldn't be online?
Deleting everything.
So
we got this buddy. We got this recorded.
What's your name?
Not saying.
We're gonna find it out.
All right, Legend. We got your information here. All we have to do is correlate. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm supposed to tell you this, Legend. Am I being a dick for wanting to fucking break his probation and get him turned in?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I think it's morally what we should do.
Holy fucking shit, Legend. What did they say what's gonna happen to you when you break probation?
Just a warning, and that will be.
Just a warning. That's why you're so scared about confirming your real name, right?
No.
All right, then why are you scared about it?
When you said you had CP, did you get it from the source? Like, did some kid specifically send you their nudes?
Nope.
So you went hunting for it.
So where the fuck did you find it?
I went dark web hunting.
And you were around kids. You were in the brony community, and you were dark web hunting for child porn.
How do we know you again, Legend? I'm curious.
We knew him through that one voice actor's server.
Oh.
And through Cloudy Brony.
That's a shout out to our boy. We could talk about why Cloudy went missing in a hot minute. Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, I stand behind everything I did to Cloudy. Anyways, moving along. I still do. And you too, Archer. Get fucked. Anything else we need from this guy, or?
No, I think we have everything we need.
All right, Legend. I can't. I hope I never talk to you again. And I never did.
I hope you get thrown back in jail.
All right, boss. I don't put it out, or what?
I think that instead I'm going to just forward it to the authorities. I'm going to find out his information again. I think Hate has it, and we're just going to forward it to the authorities.
No, you know what? I appreciate it. I made the right play here, right? I didn't pull any.
Oh, absolutely. You absolutely made the right play, and I appreciate it. No, there's a dude who's been A-logging me who goes by the name The Legendary Legend, and he went on your Kiwi Farms thread and made the accusation that you and I are the same person.
Thank you.
Well, he thinks...
I can see why Leo would be offended. But yeah, thank you.
Thinks that you're a serial child rapist.
Not thank you. If that's what's happening on my Kiwi Farms thread, okay.
Pretty much. But no, appreciate you bringing me in. I got to hop back in another call now.
Okay, Godspeed, and keep in touch. Yeah, we talk every once in a grand fucking blue moon. He's been very patient with my stupid ass. So Godspeed, fucking anthro cat person. So I just popped it back in after fixing breakfast and showing did that shit hit the fan. So for if you weren't watching the last 8 minutes or so, there was a Bernie went by the name of Legend. He actually got busted and arrested. I had the call for like 2 years. Leo said not to put it out, but it's been 2 years. I figured enough time has passed, and quite frankly, I want to explain why I trust fucking goddamn Convoy. And people sit there and say nobody ever gets in trouble. Well, that one did go to jail, supposedly. According to him, according to Leo. Let's see. Nothing at all. Pedo war drama on Medicare is great. Oh, hi, DCP. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. It's the first fucking Australian brony I've seen in fucking forever. Well, first one I've ever known. I do not believe you, right? Pool guy, how you been, man? Holy hell. So, I've been here the whole time. To be fair, respect to the staff that they eventually sort of put the kid from fucking Greg's server in a call by himself where I was able to ask him a couple questions. But they really should have just thrown him out of the damn call instead of letting him, come back tomorrow. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to talking about banging adults again. Or fantasizing about it instead of just going, why is this kept around? I explained my situation, why I don't just hashtag believe somebody, because I've had somebody bring accusations against me twice. If any people know the lore about myself, that's been thrown out. I've explained that in the call because someone, cutely brought up the name of my ex. And if I would have just said shut up about it or left the call, everybody would have just thought I was a rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone mentions a girl's name and you leave the call suddenly, what does that look like?
Yeah. And then eventually, and then that's what they're trying to say on the other side is they're trying to say that you were being provocative, which
no, there was somebody in there who kept mentioning the name to me, and I was like, why don't you just find your balls and ask the question? I wish I would have recorded today's call.
Do you know the name of the person who was bringing her up? If I could ask that.
I wasn't really looking at the screen.
Listen, I'm lying. What am I lying about? Sorry, that's just them being.
Yeah.
They're saying I'm lying to them. I'm not lying to them. I'm just.
Well, then, since they're playing liberals with you, just remember when they're arguing with you, they're being anti-Semitic.
Exactly.
If they want to play liberals back at them.
Listen, and I'm a double whammy.
Yeah, when they sit there and say, "Oh, they're being transphobic," oh, they just hate Mexicans and Jewish people. That's what this is.
Exactly. This is discrimination. I will not.
A half-breed Mexican boy. They really went for it. Anyways. I'm just fucking around about that. I haven't had anything like that. The closest I've had is that somebody in fucking Laserpig server called me Latinx, and I might have called him the gamer word in response. I did. I totally did. And I don't apologize for it either.
Ooh.
I said I didn't want to hear it. I said that, found out it was a mod, and I was insta-kicked, and I was like, I'm not apologizing. Oh, fuck. Good times. Anybody have any questions before we take off? Oh, DCP, I just missed it. If your name would have been SCP, that a little bit more memorable. SCP Pony. Oh, that would have been the shit. I didn't hop in Greg's server constantly, but maybe once a week, once a month. It was a really good time, and it sucks that it's gone. You could be
yeah, I'm gonna get thrown for this too. I liked a lot of people in that server.
Oh, there were a lot of good people in there, and there's usually like one or two dipshits. One being, what was this schmuck's name again? Augen. I will level with you, Augen. I will not miss you.
God.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter is that I don't see what we're doing wrong.
I only went public after I was tossed.
And I tried to keep it in house briefly. I tried to just be like, hey, just let him.
The reason why is that I basically mentioned offhand, I think to either Roozer or fucking Leo about fucking Augen, and they made it sound like that it had already been addressed. But from what it sounds from Augen, it sounded like they didn't. They just stopped being a pain in the ass publicly.
Yeah.
And took it to.
And I will say,
and took it to Greg's server. Cough, cough. Anyways,
I imagine they were the kind of person to use the "I'm a minor" argument a lot, and now they're switching it to "I'm a teenager" to make it sound worse than it actually is.
Well, no, you're an adult
they're
now.
18.
You are an adult now. Yes.
You might still technically be a teenager, but you're a freaking adult. You need to act like it.
Here's where I would let that fucking goddamn fly. If fucking someone had groomed them when they were underage and still sort of like used an unfair advantage from like them being younger, then yes, you still kind of get the, you know, this, that, and the other being a kid. But nobody in that call was going to take up for fucking any of your abusers. I heard you just randomly throw out 10 bronies, 10 furries, and I heard no names. And I'm sitting there thinking, this sounds like a flex.
Oh my god.
It did. It sounded like, well, you know, let me virtue signal about how much shit I've been in. And judging from the calls I've been in, it sounded very much like them, you know. Well, you can make up your own mind what it sounded like since I already played it in this call. Yeah. Well, it's been fun, people. I will hit stop. It's been a hoot. I hope to... Well, I can't say I hope to see y'all, because every time I come back, it's some dumb shit. Some astronomically retarded dumb shit. Hey, you know what, Greg? I'm glad this wasn't like meeting Flufflepuff. I'm glad you, at the very least, weren't Mixer Mike.
Oh, God. Oh.